And welcome back. Continuing comedy, we all like to laugh at it, but what about when it comes to learning it? In the next few weeks, the Funny Fest will teach people how to make others laugh during a stand-up comedy show. Now, I talked to one of Fairbanks' funniest guys all about the fest for tonight's Interiortainment.
Well, this is our 13th year, and it gives locals an opportunity to get on stage and learn the art of stand-up comedy and then perform for the very first time. Let's face it, I think stand-up comedy is on a lot of people's bucket list, like swimming with sharks and skydiving. And this gives them an opportunity to mark that off the list. And
I have to say I'd rather swim with sharks.
well, I've done both, and actually I think the swimming with sharks was scarier.
What is some tips that I can do if I want to be funny with my friends?
There are little things. For one thing, we always say cut the fat, and that's the truth. The longer the joke, the longer the setup, the funnier your punchline better be. You do it from what you know. You could probably come up with jokes about doing these interviews all day. You could come up with a funny bit just on doing this.
Like North Pole, they thought, well, I'm sure they could handle a roundabout. Let's give them 3. For like a year and a half afterwards, they had big full-color pages in the newspaper explaining the roundabout.
Performances will be Wednesday the 22nd at the Marlin, which is a great place for comedy. And Thursday at the Refinery Lounge. Shows are at 8, and those will also feature some veterans of the fest. The following week is the Junior Funny Fest, which we do for teenagers. That is my favorite, because their comedy is pure brilliance and innocent.
How many blondies does it take to change the light bulb? Anyone know? None. We just have a dumb guy do it for us.
And basically, if you have funny teenagers, or that are the little, smart Alex, and the wisecrackers in class, all we say is we're going to teach them to use their powers for good instead of evil.
I'm Stephanie Woodard, and that's Interiortainment, brought to you by the Finish Line Restaurant and Lounge.